So I just got up, right, after watching the news earlier, because I couldn't sleep. And I couldn't sleep because, the California fires that's going on and stuff. And I just been thinking to myself, like, man, all that stuff is rigged because now that I'm learning property and real estate and stuff, I look at it like this. Everybody is saying California property is so high, whereas a correction is coming. A correction is coming like how back in when we had the recession and we had like an '08 and stuff when the recession came, it was a correction in the market. Just so happened the whole market collapse made it a recession. But California's so high, the market always correct itself. Like, so California is it's so high right now, property's so high right now, it's gonna correct itself where people gonna stop buying. And when people stop buying, it's like that make the market go down. That make it correct itself. Like people like, them prices too high. I'm not buying. I'm not buying in California. So they go elsewhere. So what happened is that's going to bring on a correction. And when like markets like California going to correction, other markets, smaller markets, like domino effect. California, New York, and all of them is like trendsetters for America, like states, believe it or not. So what happened is, now this is just my theory. I don't know. Think about it. So the correction is coming in 2020, right? A lot of property is valued in California at like its peak, like where it's gonna be at. So like where the fires at in the hills and stuff, like them mansions probably was going a few years ago. You probably could get them for, let's say, about $1 million. Right now, them mansions probably selling for about 8 or 9 million. So it's like, damn, in a couple years, my property then valued a couple, like an extra 6 or let's say 2 to 3 million. Let's be blunt for people to understand. So 2 to 3 million just like out of nowhere. It's hard for your property to appreciate like that fast, like and that much. Only in California though, right? Certain places. So with that being said, it's like the correction has come, so everybody know when the correction come, the property value gonna go back down. No, it might go back up, but in the meantime, it's like this. Triple threat. Triple things about to happen right now. Now in these counties where the rich get rich and the poor get poor, now the councilmen and the governors and the senates and wherever all these people, people where they gonna stay at, they're gonna stay somewhere good in the hills and stuff. But guess what? The correction is coming. So why not get this money in the form of what? Ooh, somehow these fires mysteriously hitting all taking over the whole community. And it's fires. Oh my God. Now guess what? Now you get to pull this insurance from this house that you bought for $1 million, and now it's worth $9 million right before the correction comes, right before it go back down to 1 or 2. Or not that, it ain't gonna dramatically fall like that, but I'm just saying, right before it go down, right? So let's get it while we could get it at the peak, because even when the insurance pay us, because this is what it's worth, if they don't buy us out, even if they give us $6 million and we only bought it for $2 million or $1 million, we still win, right? So now that's one part of the triple threat. Also, then, oh my God, my house caught on fire. I lost this, I lost that. Not only just insurance, you can get what you call FEMA. It's a natural. They don't, if they can't say the cause of the fire, that's considered a natural disaster. So FEMA, right? Boom. Now the third thing about it is, so when a correction do come, now you could go back, that house that's burnt up, you don't even got to fix on it. You could sell it at what the market then drop back down to. Now if it drop back down to, let's say, the $1 million they bought it for, guess what? Now you sell it for that $1 million because somebody looking at it like the market gonna go back up. Oh, this a win. It was just $9 million. This was just $9 million 9 months ago. Let me get it while it's only $1 million, because all I gotta do is rehab this part and fix this part where it was burnt at. So it's like now that person gonna hurry up and pay that $1 million. So the person who house it is, not only they got, let's say, 7, 8, 9 million from the insurance. Let's say a couple million probably from FEMA or whatever. I don't know. We just shoot numbers out there from FEMA, and then you get what you paid for the house. That's a win-win situation. And also, let's get deeper into it. So everybody in them communities, guess what? Now you get to pull estate funds. Now you get to pull estate funds, and when you pull estate funds from a state of emergency and funds and all that stuff, guess what? The people in them counties where they at, the rich get rich and the poor get poor, and them hills and stuff. And you wonder why they go buy houses in the hills and stuff. But make a long story short, these not regular firefighters going to go fight these fires. Now they got some that's instructed, but they going to the jails. That's why they locking us up. Modern day slavery. I'm just saying. I don't know. This is my point of view. And then they pay us $1, $2 to fight these fires in California, right? So where you think that real budget from? Oh my God, we have to fight these fires. It costed us $50 million, and it was the budget. You didn't pay that. No. Now, it probably, if you was paying all them firefighters, $30 and $40 an hour, that's $50 million. I can see it. But you paying these inmates $2 to $3. You feel what I'm saying, to do these fires, and most of let's say 70-80% of the people that's firefighters, inmates, they fighting the fire. So the other 20%, okay. So where the real money going to? Within that community. Oh, that's 4 things. But I'm just saying, I just want everybody to think how these fires just out of nowhere, like every other 6 months now, like in California, bought a house in these hills and stuff, mysteriously fires just come out of nowhere and start fires. It's so hot because it don't rain and stuff like that. I'm getting hot, sweaty and all that shit just talking to y'all, thinking about it, because I'm like, man, I need to move to the hills. Even if your house slide down the hill during a mudslide, that's a natural disaster, FEMA insurance and everything else, right? I'm just saying, just think about that, y'all. And also think about job security. I'm just saying. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drink my water, and I'm going to call it the night. Y'all think about that, and y'all let me know what y'all think, man.